Hey guys, it's me and it's been a while. I'm so sorry for that. April was a weird month. I didn't film anything really, and especially didn't upload anything, so I apologize for that. But I'm back and I have a lot of amazing things planned for May. A lot of these things were planned for April and I just didn't pull through, but May is still gonna be great. So let's kick it off with my reaction to Non-Chronological Order by Julia Michaels, her first album, and I'm very excited for this. It's 10 songs long, which makes it just under half an hour, which is great because people recently have been releasing very long albums, and even though like I appreciate getting a lot of music, it's not fun like sitting here and like filming for like a super long time and then editing them down and stuff. It's not always the most fun. So having a shorter album is very well appreciated. 3 singles got released of this album: All Your Exes, Love Is Weird, and Lie Like This. Love Is Weird, I haven't heard of those 3 because it came out in April, and as you know, I wait to listen to the music until the end of the month, so I haven't heard that yet. Yeah, you'll get my reaction alongside all of the other songs in this video. So yeah, I don't really know what else to say, so let's just immediately begin with All Your Exes. Okay, so that was All Your Exes, which I still adore, obviously. I reacted at like the video from when the month it came out. I don't remember when that was. My memory isn't great. And I loved it then and I love it now. Honestly, I keep loving like the first verse, like very slow, and then the first chorus like picks up, and then like the entire song is in a more upbeat vibe, and I love the way it just picks up in that first chorus. It's so good, and it's just so much fun to listen to overall. I had a great time jamming to it, as you probably saw, because I didn't hold back. It just so much fun, and I think it is a great album opener because it's immediately just like boom, have a blast, and I was like yes I will, and I did. I don't know, it's a very fun song and I really like it. So yeah, moving on to the next one, which is Love Is Weird, and like I said before, this came out as a single, I think, during like the beginning of April. I don't remember exactly. It is around the time she announced the album, I do know that. And yeah, I haven't listened to it yet, but I will right now with you.
Love is weird. Don't know how I wound up here. Love is weird. It shows up and disappears. Love is strange for some and plain, just from making love to tears. Now we're here. Love is weird.
Okay, so that was Love Is Weird, and I think it was an interesting song to have like after All Your Exes, because even though like it is about a different thing, it is kind of like the opposite of All Your Exes, where All Your Exes is about like, I wish there were no exes before you, I don't really want to know about them, just like forget about it. And then this one recognizes like that, like your exes and like your past experiences in relationship like shape the person you are today, and that and like she's looking back on some of these past relationships. I think that's an interesting like contradiction between like the 2 songs, to have them like right after each other. But I really love the song. It's not just about like, oh, you know, I'm just thinking about my exes. That's not what the song is about. The song is about how love is like a weird thing to experience, and I really liked this song. I thought it was very beautiful. I loved the melody. Julia Michaels' voice was amazing on this track, and I don't know, I was just swept away by it and I really liked it. And yeah, that's all I have to say. You should know by now, if you've been on my channel for a while, that I'm not great at expressing my thoughts. I apologize. But oh well. Moving on to the 3rd song, which is Pessimist. Okay, so that was Pessimist, and I really enjoyed this one. I thought it was just like a lot of fun to listen to, like melody wise. It was a lot of fun. When it came to the messages, also was very sweet and fun, and yeah. And this is Song is like a great contradiction to like her past music, which Julia Michaels talked about herself, how this song is meant to represent it, where in the past, like this whole album is kind of that, but like in the past she had like a very pessimistic view on love, and now it's very like positive and happy, and yeah. The whole album kind of reflects that, but this, I feel like this one in particular like definitely like shows that change the most. I guess, at least from what I've heard. I don't know what's gonna come next, but yeah, I thought this was a great song. I think it could be a great like summer hit because it does have like that summery vibe to it. So yeah, big fan. Moving on to Little Did I Know. Okay, Little Did I Know, beautiful, such a beautiful song. Oh god. And it again perfectly extends on that theme in Pessimist, where it's like, you know, didn't have the great view on love in the past, but now because of you I do. And fuck. This song was so beautiful, and I like especially the outro. Oh, love that so much. Oh god. That song like definitely like pulled me into a different world a little bit. I don't mind. I appreciate it. And I feel like especially like parts of what brings us even more to like my heart is gonna explode factor is that this song was solely written by Julia Michaels and her boyfriend. Just like, is there any way to make it even better? No, there isn't. So yeah, I love this song so much. Let's move on to the next song, which is Orange Magic. So that was Orange Magic, and I really like this song again. I feel like Julia Michaels with this album is just doing a great job, but like her melodies just like transporting me to like a different place. This song did it again. And you know, I'm not complaining because why would I? And I don't know, I thought this song was like very sweet. It can very much tell that she's very much in love, and like we love that. When people are happy, that's all I want in life. So I appreciate that. I don't know, I feel like this song had like a magic quality to it. I don't know what it was, but like something about the melody just felt a bit magical to me. And I just told you that. And yeah, I thought the song was really cute and sweet, and I really liked it. What's new? Let's move on to the next song, which is Lie Like This, which I have heard. That was Lie Like This, a certified bop. Yes. I know I heard it before, but I kind of forgot about it. I don't know why. So, like, clicking on it, I didn't know really what to expect because I didn't remember it. But I like started going. I was like, oh, I love this song. So now I regret having forgotten about it. It happens, you know. There's so much music coming out since the pandemic started. I can't catch up with everything. I try, but it's difficult. But I like this slipped through the cracks. And I regret it because it's so much fun. And listening to it again now, I just remembered how much fun it is. And again, you saw me bopping to it because it just, yes. It's so much fun. I also just like the message of the song. The lyrics are great. It's so catchy. How did I forget about it? Dummy. Let's move on to song number 7. We're almost at the end, but it's Wrapped Around. Okay, so yet again, I love this song. Who was surprised? Not me. This was so much fun. And so sassy. Oh, I loved it. Like, if you don't know, if it's your first time here, I always look up the lyrics on Genius and also always have like little explanations. And they showed like a little bit of Julia Michaels like saying that this is like a fuck you song to like all the people she thought she was in love with in the past, but like she wasn't. And oh, you can feel that so good, and I love it. I always love these songs where it just like, you know, screw you. I appreciate it so much. I don't know why. I just always think that they are so much fun, and like the lyrics often get like very clever and fun and sassy, and I appreciate it. And I also really love the melody of it. It's very different from anything else we've heard on the album before, but still like it fits in so well. And yeah, this was so much fun. I really love it. So moving on to history.
Tell me everything, how your history, cause we could be history to make it. Tell me everything, talk to me honestly, cause we could be history to make it.
Okay, so that was history, and I thought this was a very beautiful song. It's very like scaled back compared to like other songs on the album. It's simple and it works really well for the message that it's trying to convey. And also just I really like the lyrics as well, and the overall messages it's trying to convey and how it did so. It was very well done. It's a beautiful song. And I don't know what you want from me because I'll keep saying the same thing over and over again. I know. I love this song. But it's the truth, so what else do you want me to say, you know? Yeah. I have good news for you. The next song is the second to last song, so you won't have to hear me repeat myself over and over again anymore for any longer. So let's immediately do that with Undertone. Okay, so that was Undertone. And oh, I had so much fun listening to that. The melody on that just had me going. I barely paid attention to the lyrics, and it doesn't happen often. Often I'm a lyrics person. I look at the lyrics, I like understanding the message of the song. This melody just swept me away, and I just didn't care. I did get the overall message of the song, I did look at the lyrics, and I thought it was a good combination to kind of have this a little bit more sadder ID, but with like this very like upbeat song. I think, I don't know, it worked very well together and I appreciated it. And yeah, I just had a blast listening to this. What else do you want from me? I don't know. So I'm not gonna give you anything else. Last song, and that's the kind of woman. And this is one I've heard the most about looking on like social media because I'm a couple of days late. Filming is on the same day it goes up. Hopefully it goes up today. So yeah, I've heard a lot of great things about this song. So I'm excited to listen to it. So let's do it together.
That's the kind of woman that leave me for.
Okay, so that's the kind of woman, and I get the hype of this song because it's so beautiful and so heartbreaking and so honest. And again, Genius, it has a quote from Julia Michaels where she says that the recording, Honest, is like the original demo she did, and she tried to recreate like the emotion of it when re-recording it, but that didn't work out. This is like her original singing of the song. I don't know how to explain it. I think they made a great decision by doing that because the emotion and like the vocals of the song are just like so amazing. And I love this song, especially in the outro where she, like, the whole song is about her like kind of talking about things she would like to improve on herself, I guess. And then at the end where she's just like, I love me but I love her more. Oh, that kind of hit because it's like, yeah, I love myself, but there's still things I would like to improve on myself. Like, I'm not perfect, and I don't know, I like that message. And fuck, this was a beautiful song and a perfect way to wrap up this album in a way, because I feel like the rest of the album is kind of like how her view on love has changed, and like she's ending it with like talking about herself more so rather than who she is in like a relationship. And I don't know, I really liked it. Yeah, that was the album, not in chronological order. And I really loved it. Top 3. That's what you're here for. It's difficult because I had so much fun listening to all these songs. I do think my number 1 is gonna be That's the Kind of Woman, because you know it hits. And then I think I'm gonna go with All Your Exes, because I still think every time that first chorus like picks up, I just fall in love again. I can change that. I'm sorry. So that's number 2. And then number 3, that's difficult. Ooh, I think Little Did I Know. I think that's my top 3. I'm going with that for now. It could change very much in the future. It could change because I just really loved every single song in this album. I think this is a well-crafted album. I like that it was only 10 songs. I feel like I said before, I feel like a lot of albums coming out nowadays are pretty long. And you know, like for example, Demi Lovato's new album, that was a very long album. I wouldn't have cut a single song from it because it is really good, but it's very long. And this was just short and like compiled, like very compact. Like this is the story I want to tell to people, and it works so well, and it is very. I feel like adding another song to this list would have ruined it. Like this is perfect. You know what I mean? But like I said before, Demi's album, I also wouldn't change anything about. I feel like that perfectly tells her story, but I don't know, it's a little bit refreshing getting a shorter album. And yeah, I had so much fun listening to the songs. There was a couple more like songs that are supposed to have like an impact on you rather than just have fun too, and Noise definitely had an impact on me. I had so much fun listening to all the other songs. And yeah, like I said before, like these songs, each and every single one of them kind of like swept me into their own world, and that's not something like every single song does, no matter how much I love them. So I can very much appreciate that. I think Julia Michaels is a great songwriter, and I feel like she's very underrated as a songwriter. Like go look at her writing credits, like she's written so many songs you love, I promise you. And yeah, I really love this album, and I'm glad I listened to it. And yeah, let me know in the comments below what you thought of this album, if you listened to it, as well as your top 3. I love reading other people's favorite songs of like albums and stuff. Just think it's so interesting. I feel like you can all listen to like the same body of work and like get completely different things out of it. So yeah. But I guess I'll see you guys next time. Good.
Here I am again, the same old situation. Why does the God thing have to be so complicated? Should